Hello, beautiful people. Myself, Ash. In this video, we are going to talk about how you are not making your life in alignment, okay? And how you can make it in alignment because most of us have our different lives, okay? Most of us have different resources, and most of us can figure out what we have to do. So, look, I'm not giving you any career advice or something like that, but I am just in this video. We are going to make sure that after you watch this video, you have a sense of clarity that what you are going to do because your self beliefs and your blocks, I can say, are preventing you from doing the thing that you know for sure what you have to do at this point of your life. Okay, so we are going to just discover that. Okay, first of all, we live in such an era of our lives where we can just wake up and we can see 10 people that are ahead of us. Someone have launched something new, someone is getting a job, someone have moved to their dream country, and we feel like we are not doing anything. Okay, well, sometimes we really are not doing anything, and sometimes it's just we can do anything or we can figure out what we have to do because we are so mentally and you can say mentally stuck in the survival mode that we can't see the opportunities or the chances in front of us, which really happens to most of us when we are stuck in our families. Because whenever you are, if your family is not traumatic, you are kind of in your comfort zone. If your family is traumatic, you are in survival mode. So I will really suggest to move away from your family if you really gonna do something. And if you are with your family, you need a lot more of discipline and a lot more of tolerance, which is definitely we should have. So yeah, first thing that you should realize is that are you really distracted or are you really stuck or you are just pleasing yourself, okay? Because most of the time we feel that we are in the break area of our life. Look, I know that for females there are some days when we need break, okay? This is not self-pleasing. There are some situations in our life when life happens when we need break. This is also okay, but taking a break for 7 to 8 months is not a break, okay? You are really just in a cycle of pleasing yourself. You know what you have to do, but you are not doing it. Okay, so figure out that are you really pleasing yourself? Just you're like, I am on a break and I'll do that later, or I'll do that when this happens, I'll do that when that happens, when you can really do that now, which you are not doing. Okay, look, believe me, I have been through so many things in different periods of my life, the health conditions, the survival mode, and I know that when you uh, get away from the survival mode or from the traumatic experiences your life, your body really shut down. Okay, when you feel like your nervous system is healing, okay, your body feels like it can do anything, and suddenly you have all kind of allergies, all kind of diseases that you never knew existed within you, and it can be a span of 1 year. Like in my case it was a span of 1 year. Okay, so yeah, this happens, but you have to figure out yourself that in which phase of your life you are, okay, and if in this phase what you should have to do. But here what I'm talking about is general life of women who have been through survival mode and now wanna make their life, or you can say rebrand their life, okay. So we know that at some point we need break, but there is a difference between taking a break and doing a little bit of work or making everything a break, okay. So so you have to figure out yourself that are you indulging in the self-soothing or self-pleasing activities, okay. You can do them, but after you have done the work. Second thing is that how you can figure out what you have to do is what is the thing that's triggering you right now. Okay, that's like, whenever you sleep, you have the thought, I should do it. Or, there are some disturbing things that happen to us. Okay, and we are like, we just suppress those emotions and suppress those emotions until they are so loud that we can't suppress them. And believe me, God is going to make sure that you listen to them either way. Okay, like if you just observe them and listen to them, or God is going to make a big deal of them if you are not going to listen to them. Okay, in my case, it's um, letting go of control of so many things because I am kind of a type A person, and type A persons are obsessed with control. I am obsessed with control kind of my entire life. And if you just figure out one lesson from my entire life, it is that let go of control, okay. In every situation, God is like, please let go of control. And yeah, this happens to me. I let go of control, then after sometimes in some other area of my life I'm again a control freak. Sometimes I'm a control freak in around the people I love, okay. I you know just get very possessive sometimes, and sometimes I am like, I should be controlling their decisions and the things that they are doing, which I shouldn't. I really believe that I shouldn't, but this is something that naturally happens to me. Okay, so you have to realize in which area you are having the triggering thoughts. Sometimes it's like you are feeling that you have to do something and you are like, no, I shouldn't, or like you have the limiting belief, but the belief is coming to you again and again and again, then give it a try. Okay, in my case it's letting go of control and seeing that how life unfolds. Okay, in your case it can be controlling the things because you are maybe a person who just let go of everything, which also is not helpful because always a balance is helpful. Okay, next thing is that what are the things that you are avoiding. Okay, they are triggering thoughts, and avoiding things are different. Okay, I had been avoiding YouTube for a long period of time. Okay, I was like, okay, I'll do it when I'm going to have this, I'll do it when I'm going to have that. And there are also so many things that I had been avoiding from the past months because I was really in my comfort zone and I have been distracted too. Okay, I'm a normal human being. So, yeah, there must be some things that you wanted to do, you have to do, but you are avoiding them because you have some fear in your heart that maybe it will not work out. I have this fear that there are so many people on YouTube, why would someone listen to me? And then I realized that I listen to at least 10 people for a single topic to just get the views of every person I like on social media. So I think that people are going to listen to me, which I believe they should. Okay. And there is, I believe there is a helpful content. Everyone have different experiences of their life, and I believe I have some useful information to share. So yeah, what are the things that you are really avoiding, and you have the answer, and you are going to do the thing, okay, right now, today, okay, do the thing whenever you are watching this video. The next thing is that you are waiting for the right moment to happen. Okay, the right resources that you are going to have. You are like, okay, I'll do the stuff when I'm going to have this, or I'll do the stuff when I'm going to have that, or I need someone to do that stuff. For let's take a small example. Okay, you want to go to running, and you are like, I'll go to that when I'm going to have a partner, okay, when I'm going to have a friend of mine. You can really do it alone, and believe me, alone is fun while you are running, because the partner get breathless in a few minutes, and then you are like, okay, I have to wait for them. Alone is fun, running alone is really fun. I have done that. So yeah, you should not be waiting for all the resources to come together to do something that your heart really want you to do. Okay, but we take another example, like you want your body to be fit, but you are waiting to go to the gym. Okay, you are waiting to have all the resources, to have the perfect time, to have the perfect amount of situation. Okay, which, that was a weird sentence. So actually, nothing perfect is going to happen. Okay, believe me, when you are going to have a partner to go for running, the partner after 2 days is going to be like, I can go. They are going to cancel the, the plan, and you have to go to alone. You can't, like, first go alone, and then the crowd will follow you. Okay, this is what happens. Join the gym, or sorry, do your workouts at home, and then you can join the gym. Okay, in my example, like, do things, and you are going to have the resources that you really needed for that, because God always provide. Okay, so that's the thing. In If you are just going to do these four things, first of all, stop pleasing yourself. Second of all, analyzing your triggers. Third is what was the third one? Wait. Doing the things that you have been avoiding. And fourth one is stopping before everything seems perfect. Okay, sorry, acting before everything seems perfect. So that's when you are really going to, I'm not saying 100%, because 100% life is never going to be 100% fulfilling. Okay, but you will be satisfied when you do all this stuff, because at the end, what I believe is satisfaction is more important than having a really easy life. Because believe me, easy life is never going to give you the satisfaction. You are going to have the satisfaction when you have a life which is kind of up and down, and still you have the courage to be happy, to be playful, and to be nice. Okay, to be smiling, and that's when you really feel like life is nice. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye bye.